Guys, welcome to the LG 34WL500B monitor review. Before we get started, I would like to talk about the different kinds of monitors and the different colors and how they can affect your monitor in general. So this monitor is a black monitor and it is it is gonna get a little bit smudged if you touch with your hands. So I recommend when cleaning the monitor to use a like what you use to clean your sunglasses, that kind of material and use it to clean. I don't recommend using a rag or anything because that could start to leave smudges on your monitor. Secondly, this is a ultrawide monitor. So this monitor is going to be a little bit wider than your usual 16 by 9 aspect ratio monitor. So I recommend making sure your computer can actually uh, get the pixels, the resolution to actually hold an ultrawide. I believe this monitor is a 2560 by 1080p. We will look further into that as we scroll down. And also, like and subscribe to my channel. My goal for this video is to get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 views. And let's get right into it. Hello guys, today we will be reviewing the LG 34WL500B 34-inch IPS LED ultra-wide FreeSync Full HD monitor with HDR. This monitor happens to be black and it is on sale during this 4th of July sale for $299, which is $50 off the retail price. This monitor also comes with a 29-inch configuration, which is slightly cheaper at $249.99. But today we will be reviewing the 34-inch monitor. So this 34-inch monitor is going really fast as there's only one left in my store today. So I would recommend you guys purchasing this if you're interested as soon as possible since there's not that many left. So let's go into the overview and specs. So this monitor is a 34 inch as I've said, and it has a 78-degree viewing angle that provides quality visuals in almost any direction. I personally bought this monitor and I can approve that statement. And it also has a fast response time that can eliminate blurring. The features of this monitor include a 2560 by 1080p wide full HD resolution. This monitor is an ultra wide monitor, so it will be a little bit wider and a little bit narrower than your typical 16 by 9 monitor. It has a 5 milliseconds response time which delivers solid performance for precise gaming and video work. However, I would not recommend this for gaming with our nowadays games like Fortnite and Warzone. It also comes with a 75 hertz refresh rate, which it's pretty good in my opinion for a monitor this big. And it also has a 34-inch anti-glare LED monitor. LED. It's a 34-inch anti-glare LED monitor. It's ultra wide. It's FreeSync technology, which is it basically matches the frame rate of the monitor to any compatible AMD graphics card. So if you would like your graphics to be higher. So the features of this monitor include two HDMI ports, which allow you to set up a DVD player and other AV sources for clear, high quality video and signal. I personally I like how it has two HDMI ports, so if I can plug in my PC and my Mac both to the same monitor, and I can switch one on whenever I need to, which is really helpful. So I recommend this if you have two people using the same monitor and one wishes not to unplug, like if they have a PC and the other one wants to plug in, and it would be less of a hassle. This monitor sadly doesn't come with the double-sided thing where you have Windows and Mac both running on the same screen at the same time. Sadly, it doesn't come with that. But I still think it's worth $300 because if you were to get that feature, you would be spending upwards of $600, which I don't think it's in most people's price range if you're looking at this monitor in specific. It has a 1000:1 static contrast ratio, which is it's pretty solid. It's not the greatest, but it's pretty solid for a $300 monitor. It has a 250 nits of brightness, which It's pretty good. That's not as high as a Mac would be, but it's decent for the price. So here is it explains what is included, and if you guys would like, I can put the manuals and guides in the description, and also the link of this in the description. Now on to the specifications. The specifications are listed here, and they are saying that refresh rate of 75 hertz, which in my opinion is really, really good for this size of a monitor. Its maximum resolution is 2560 by 1080p. This might be visually demanding on people that don't have 20/20 vision due to the pixels being a little bit smaller for this size, because most monitors this size would be 1440p, but this is 1080p. But for me, I feel this is good enough for me. And if you're on a budget, it'll be really hard to find a 1440p monitor during this time of year. The native resolution is the same. The response time is 5 milliseconds. So the response time of me pressing something and a response coming is really high, and the pixels will change in that amount of time. So I think it's pretty good for the price. The panel type is IPS, not VN or TN. So this is perhaps the best for productivity, because from any angle you're viewing your monitor, it will provide the same amount of coverage of pixels from anywhere. So like one side is not going to be like what's the word for it? Tinted, and the other side might not be like a little bit more tinted. But in this monitor, everything's equally as bright, equally everything. So yeah, screen size is 34 inches. The product name is this. So I recommend whenever you buy this monitor, register your product with LG, because if there happens to be a theft or something with your monitor, you're able to recover it in a case or something, because you have your name recorded for it. It says the operating system compatibility is Windows, but it works on Mac. I can assure that. And the model number, the color is black, so it's like fully black, made out of plastic. And if you're looking for something like metal, I don't think this is the right option for you. But for me, when I'm using this monitor, I feel it's worth it. All right, so the display goes on and it says a contrast ratio. The display type is a LED, not a LCD, okay? So this is more modern, because LCDs were used like 10 years back. Now LEDs are better because of the it just lasts longer and it's more efficient. And its synchronizing technology is a FreeSync, which basically you read it said that it allows the PCs to match the monitor. The aspect ratio is 21:9. This is very important, okay? You're not going to get like your standard like computer kind of screen. It'll be really wide and really slim. So, and it says curved screen right here, but do not listen to this. It is not a curved screen. So if you think that you're going to get a curved screen with this, you will not. It is not a curved screen. The brightness is 250 Candela, which is I think is pretty much nits, but you correct me in the comment section if I'm wrong. But this is really decent, and it has high dynamic range. So this is something, if you guys are looking for, it's a really good option, because whenever you're gaming, high dynamic range will basically put the contrast of your pixels on the screen. Like it'll be good. Trust me, it'll be good, and it's HDR 10. So basically, HDR10 is like one of the newer versions of HDR, not HDR8 like you would see in like Kindles and Amazon Fires. So basically, it tells it's HDR compatible in one or more formats, very beneficial picture quality. It's basically just, I honestly think this is just a selling thing, but for regular users, but for gaming, it's worth it. But honestly, if you're just doing productivity, it's really useless. I'm not using it right now, and I think I don't like it that much. It is not touchscreen, so don't think you're getting a touchscreen with this. It has two HDMI inputs. It does have a headphone jack. No speakers on this, sadly. But if you can use your display port, the headphones jack basically is a display port, and you can use it to plug in your speaker. I plugged in my JPL speaker into this, so I have speakers now. It is wall mountable, yes. So if you want to put this on your wall, it will work. And it's a 100 millimeter by 100 millimeter VESA wall mount. It is tiltable and it is anti-glare. This is a pretty big thing because I sit in a really sunny room, so it was important for it to be anti-glare. It does not have a TV tuner, so I don't think you can replace this for your TV. So these are the dimensions. I'll take a quick second here so you guys can look at them. This is these are the dimensions for it. So if your desk might not be big enough for this, then you might want to go with the 29-inch model. But it comes with a stand and it weighs quite a bit. So you want to make sure you have a stable desk because you don't want it to fall down and break. The power consumption is 40 watts, which it's pretty good. It's solid, and it is not Energy Star certified. And for this big of a monitor, power consumption, this is great. It won't be Energy Star certified because it's so big. So it'll be harder to make it certified because there's not that many resources to build stuff this huge. And yeah, you get a 1 year warranty for this, and the UPC number is this for I guess this is for like Best Buy. So let's look at the questions. So this guy's asking, the store couldn't show me how the split screen works. It is a standard setting on the menu or an app to download. I want to use two separate screens. Thanks. All right, this monitor actually comes with on-screen control. It can work for Windows and Mac. The Mac version is what I have right now. I can make another video about that if you want me to. Ask in the comment section. But it basically makes it into like any kind of like splits. Like you want three different screens on this big screen, you can. You want four, you want six. It'll do all kinds of different things. It'll have different formats. Like if you want one thing to be on top and the other one to be on the bottom, or you want like one big one on this. Like there's all kinds of different options, and you can download it off the LG website. So this is one of the main reasons why I bought this monitor because of the on-screen control. But yeah, it's not a curved monitor like it says in the specs. So let's go back up to the top. So let's go with some final remarks now. So I think it's a good price right now. It's $50 off. It's about 4th of July time right now, so I think it's because of the sale they're off, but these are like it's a really good looking monitor as well. Has vents on the bottom, but it's not that loud unless you're doing some like crazy gaming. But other than that, thank you for watching. And oh yeah, one more thing. It's a 4.5 rated thing and has 474 reviews. So I I guess the reviews speak for themselves, right? It's good. The monitor is just a solid monitor. I don't recommend buying the keyboard and mouse with this because this is not. And oh yeah, about the 4 year Geek Squad product replacement, 73 cents per month. You might want to look into the terms and conditions before you purchase this because some people it might not cover their needs and other people it might cover their needs. So you might want to just check it out for this. If you need this, I recommend you to get it based on the terms. But if you don't need it, don't get it. But other than that, yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching the LG 34WL500B review, and thanks.